Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to exciting Mid-Illini Conference baseball action this afternoon as the Redbirds take on the Morton Potters in Mid-Illini Conference action. The Redbirds come in at 10-3, while the Morton Potters come in at 9-5. The Redbirds defeated Morton on Monday night, 5-1. Nice job by Metamora as we get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups. But Metamora playing some very, very good baseball right now. Morton, one of the favorites in the conference, and Metamora was able to knock them off, get a win here tonight, and it kind of puts them in the driver's seat. They still have East Peoria, who is one of the co-favorites also in the Mid-Illini. So Metamora comes in kind of controlling their own destiny right now. And Coach Riddle has these kids playing some really good baseball. You know, he went through some rough times last year, always close, just couldn't quite get over the top. And this year he's been able to do that a little bit, winning those close games. And that's what comes when you have youth and a young team. And they're still pretty young, but they're starting pitchers, both Mason Souter and Stephen Petrie, two of the best in the conference, or as good as anybody, at least in the conference. Stephen Petrie, probably one of the best baseball players. I think him, maybe possibly Jackson Aarons of East Peoria, two of the best baseball players in the area. Very, very good. Little surprising. We talked about it with Coach Riddle before the game, and you know, Petrie going to nothing against Carl Sandberg, but you would think that there would be something out there a little bit bigger for Stephen, and they say that he's just not big enough. You know, he's 5'9", 5'10". He's big enough to play football, a pretty good football player. But they said, you know, these colleges, they just don't recruit freshmen. They can go into the point. He said one of the coaches, the coach at Bradley, told him there were 5,000 kids in the baseball portal. And the baseball season started, there were still 3,000 left. So take this time for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting team. Leading off, playing second base, Jude Parnham. Batting second, playing center field, number 22, Sammy Hare. Batting third, the catcher, number 4, Hudson Wilbur. Batting cleanup, the DH, number 23, Cam Crawford. Batting fifth, number 7, the left fielder, Owen Adams. Batting sixth, left fielder, Lowell. The third baseman, number 34, Colin Burns. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 21, Poshard. The right fielder, Springer, number 11. The visiting team is coached by Ryan Lindley, assisted by Steve Bates. And now, the starting lineup for the Metamora Redbirds. Leading off, the pitcher, Stephen Petrie. Batting second, the DH, Mason Souter. Batting third base, Joel Smith. At the cleanup, the first baseman, Brady Jones. Batting fifth, the catcher, Eli Young. Playing right field, batting sixth, Grant Adams. Batting seventh, Greg Busey. Playing second base, Dylan Peter. Batting ninth, playing center field, Jacob Krotz. The home team is coached by Tony Riddle, assisted by Chris Ullman, Bob Schlemmer, and Jay Busey. We ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
As we get ready to play here, Stephen Petrie starts his warm-up pitches here. Beautiful day here at Al Mulberry Field. A lot better than it was last week in that softball game where it was, I think down in the single digits.
I don't know if it was that cold, Scott, but it was definitely down there. Probably 40s, maybe 30s with a breeze.
No. People got frostbite.
Oh my goodness. Now we're sweating.
Yeah, now it's warm. I'm out here with a t-shirt on, no coat. It's comfortable. A little bit of a breeze, as you could probably hear with the crowd mic, was a lot of wind picking up with that. But
there's two people. Everyone likes to win besides two people: the outfield and the cameraman, because both of them makes their life miserable.
Well, the pitcher doesn't like it either because the balls that might get caught may drop too. So.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, but they usually throw pretty hard. My worry might be an outfielder throwing in and seeing how far that drifts.
It's not a gusty wind. It's just enough to kind of throw off our mic.
Yeah.
Leading off for Morton, number 17, Jude Parnham. Can't tell if the first, what was that one?
That was a strike.
Yeah.
Right back at it, another strike. 0-2. Yeah, starting off hot.
Petrie's bringing it, man. You can hear it popping from way out here in left field.
Swing and miss.
So it must have been. It must have been 1-1. Now it's 1-2.
Yeah. Must have been the second one. Yep, 2-2. A little high on that one, just above strike zone.
I think it was just a little outside too. And
calm swinging. First strikeout of the game.
Yep,
starting off strong for Metamora.
10-3 for the Redbirds. A nice start to the season.
Yeah, I think they're one of their best records in a minute for sure. Got around there in second.
He fields it and throws to Jones, and quickly 2 outs here, and it's nice to get out of this inning with minimal amount of pitches.
Yeah. I mean, really quick inning. We've had 4 or 5 pitches. 2 outs.
That was Sammy Herr that grounded out. It brings up number 4, Hudson Lovell. He's the catcher. That was a ball. That was a ball. 1-0 the count. In there for a strike. And that'll get through for a hit. The Lovell's on. Brings up Cam Crawford, the DH. He'll be DHing for their pitcher number 10, Hamden Taylor. One on, 2 outs. The teams are a little reluctant to run on Stephen Petrie's arm. I wonder how they feel about Mr. Eli Young, our basketball producer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's got Stephen Petrie arms. He's probably got one of the best arms in the around, and it's definitely partially from his football career, but here at Metamora, but definitely got one of the better arms. But Eli, I mean, he played football as well. He was the Mike linebacker. So he definitely has an arm. I don't know.
Pretty good catcher. Pretty
yeah,
good catcher. We'll see. We'll probably have a chance to see what he does here. Let's count 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Pretty good hit there. Got a little bit too much of the plate.
Yeah, it's probably that one you're talking about. Maybe a little bit affected that.
Brings up Owen Adams. We remember him from the basketball season.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
One of their guards, one of their sharpshooters. Him and Alex McKee. Alex McKee also on this baseball team, Morton. And Cole will take it unassisted for the Potters. 2 hits. No runs. 2 runners left. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Metamora's first 3 hitters are Petrie, Souter, and Smith.
And cleanup is Brady Jones, who's very familiar with the basketball season. And then you also got UC on the team. So you got a lot of basketball players out here for Metamora Morton.
Sauter will be DHing for Cooper Wyant. Plays shortstop. He's the one that fielded that ball, got the unassisted third out. Stephen Petrie comes to the plate.
Not usually that you see a pitcher or a catcher and also pitcher start off.
Was that in for a strike?
I believe so. Yes.
Camden Taylor, the Morton pitcher. The only catcher I ever remember, well, I remember 2 catchers. Greg Biggio, when he first came up with the Astros, was a catcher, and he led off for him. And they moved him to center field. Good eye. 1 and 2. And then way back in the day was a guy named Brian Downing who led off for the White Sox and the Angels before they moved him to a permanent DH, but he was a catcher, leadoff hitter.
Interesting. Definitely interesting.
Hauled straight back, out of play. Still count 1 and 2. Is that right?
Yep. And keeping himself alive. Maybe
he's got a battle.
Yeah. Has to help himself as well.
2 and 2 the count. Oh, and follow that straight back. That's a nice cut. Still at 2 and 2. Mason Souter on deck. Oh, good job, good eye. Full count.
No, one of the funniest things when I first got introduced to baseball was the trash talk you have. You call that a worm killer. You know, if you got a high one, you got a bird killer. All this fun trash talk you have. You might be able to hear it now in the crowd mic. By the third baseman, he throws out Petrie. 1 down in the inning. That brings up Mason Souter, the DH. Good play by third base.
I was in their first strike.
Yep.
Fouled straight back. 0-2 the count on Souter. Pitched a really good game Monday night over in Morton. Got the win. Redbirds at 2-1 in the Middle Illini Conference. And that's also fouled straight back.
Yeah, a lot of fouled straight backs right now. Keep himself alive, though. What you gotta do.
Another one fouled off and out of play.
Just a hair late.
Well, you know, if you're following them off like that, straight back, that usually means you're pretty much on it. You're just a fraction low or high to, ooh, he went. Strikeout, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, he got caught chasing a little bit and then tried to catch himself, but it was too late.
Brings up Cole Smith. I think he's the Redbird third baseman. Yeah, he's manning the hot corner tonight. It's going to be a pitcher's duel.
Indeed it is. I would say Metamora has a lot less pitches in this inning than Morton does.
Well, Metamora got the first two guys out pretty quickly, but then they gave up 2 hits, but luckily those guys didn't go deep into account. Oh, that one's over his head. That's gone.
That's gone. That's a home run.
Dead straightaway center field for Cole Smith. Solo shot.
What a hit.
Wow, that ball cleared the fence by 15 feet.
Easily. Think you could put 20 on it.
Were you able to follow that with the camera?
Oh yeah. You know it.
Wow. 1-0 for the Redbirds. That ruins the no-hitter and the shutout all in one swing of the bat.
That's a pretty impressive swing.
That brings up Brady Jones.
Well, that's a momentum shift for Metamora, that's for sure.
Center fielder's got a beat on it, and that'll be the third out for the Redbirds. 1 run on 1 hit, no one left. We go to the top of the second. Redbirds up, 1-0. Who did you say was the batter?
I missed it. Sage something.
That's Sage Lelm, the starting left fielder. Pretty good football player, only a sophomore. Must be a really good athlete. Softball game going on at the same time over on the softball. Metamora versus Pekin. Pekin, a much improved softball team this year.
Good to see the middle line night elevating across the field, not just being top heavy. That 1-2 for the count.
What's the count?
I think 2-2 now.
2-2 the count. Oh, nice play by Jones. Real nice play by Jones for the first out of the inning. It brings up Colin Burns, one of their good basketball players, the third baseman for the Potters. A little bit outside. Also just a little bit out. Low. 3-0 the count.
Yeah, not where you want to be. Here's a picture.
That's in there for a strike. 3-1 the count.
Found the strike zone again. Good thing.
Petrie does work quick, doesn't he?
Oh, very. He did not waste time.
Ooh, got the outside corner. Got the call. Full count now on the hitter. Burns.
The batter wanted to walk, but he didn't get it. And got caught swinging.
Goes back and gets the strikeout for the second out of the inning. Nice job by Petrie.
Yeah, way to come back. Got a strikeout after going down 3-0. That's pretty good.
Brings up Gil Poshard, the first baseman for the Potters. Bat in there for a strike.
Yep. Ball. Got a 1-1 count. And now we got pop fly.
That's got to be. That's a good job by the third baseman. That's a much easier catch for the third baseman. For the Potters, no runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the bottom of the second. Redbirds up, 1-0. I just can't get over how much better of a day it is today than it was last Tuesday night.
Oh my goodness, you were just freezing. I was in shorts, and I think you were colder than me in a coat.
I was, and I got treated for frostbite.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You in Phoenix get treated for frostbite every day.
What?
You guys get treated for that like every day. If you lived in Illinois like that.
Oh, it was one of the coldest days of the year. What are you talking about?
It might have been. It wasn't a very cold year, to be fair.
Oh, we had sub-zero weather. I mean, it's Alaska cold.
Not Alaska cold.
Oh.
Alaska cold's like -60. That's -30. That's Alaska cold to me.
Well, that's what it felt like.
Well, maybe we should bring a fire blanket for you to warm you up a little bit.
So due up for the Redbirds, Eli Young, the catcher.
And our third man on the mic and producer for the basketball season.
Yep.
For the past couple seasons. So
he'll be followed by Brant Adams, the right fielder, and Briggs Busey, the basketball player.
There's a lot of basketball and football players on this team for sure.
Yep. That in there for a strike?
It was.
Quickly 0-2 to Eli.
Yeah, he does like to swing a lot.
Well, yeah, that was a strike, so he... So 1-2, ball inside. Ball up and in. 2-2.
That was a bird killer.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that high.
Oh, a ball. Full count.
Full count. Good eye by Eli.
Yeah.
That's going to be up and out of play, I think, down the right field line. Yeah, that's out of play.
Even if it wasn't, no one's getting near that. It was pretty far. But
yeah, that was out of play. That was clearly out of play.
Very.
Oh, stays right on that ball. Fouled it straight back.
Wasting no time. They don't mess around in high school.
7 pitches the at bat. Oh, he gets him.
Well, at least if you're gonna go out, at least go out swinging, and he did that. So, a little low. That happens.
Brant Adams, the Redbird, I believe, right fielder. Yep, he's the right fielder. Fouls that off.
Straight back again.
In this bottom half of the second inning. A little wide.
Yep. Ball. It's got to be 1-1 count.
And that's fouled off right back to the Morton dugout. 1-2 the count on Adams.
Yeah, you got battle. Call that a strike. Yep.
Strike. Strike out. Brings up Briggs Busey.
Another basketball player. Very good one at that.
He was all conference.
First team all conference, I believe, correct? Yeah, him, Brady Jones were first team.
I think Brady Jones was second.
Oh, second.
That in their first strike?
Yeah. There was another Metamora player who was first team.
No, I think he was the only one.
Is it just him?
Yeah. Ball up. 1-1 the count.
A little high.
A little high and a little wide. 2-1.
You got a lefty batter too, so it's a little, things are a little different for the pitcher.
And he'll walk. Redbirds get their first runner of this half inning.
Good going base.
Brings up Dylan Nee, the second baseman. Pretty good little player. And in.
A little high.
Want to know the count. Was that a ball also?
Yep. Just a little high. About eye level.
2-0 the count. Pick up Kratz on Jack, the number 9 hitter. The center fielder for the Redbirds. That's in their first strike.
Yep. 1-2 the count.
2-1 the count.
2-1 the count. You're right. Man on first. No stolen bases yet.
Yeah, they haven't really had any base runners.
Yeah.
Only base runner got to run all the way around.
That's true.
You got to do a Tom Hagen. Kind of ducked under that a little bit. That's a crafty little move. I believe that's 3-1 the count.
Yeah.
And he'll take the walk. That'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs.
That's him within striking distance.
And that brings up Jacob Krotz, center fielder. That'll bring the Morton pitching coach, I believe that's Steve Bates, out of the Morton Potter dugout.
Yeah, you got to talk it over. I mean, you got situational baseball. You got 2 outs.
Yeah, but
that's first and second.
That's a little bit early, I think, to be making a mound visit. He's pitched pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe these last 2 hitters, I mean, maybe he just doesn't want him to get off to a rocky start here and nip it in the bud before he gets too off kilter.
Yeah, that, and maybe he just wants to correct it before it becomes a problem. Whoever he's looking at. No, he just let a home run get hit a minute ago.
If you're Morton, you really want to get him, because if he gets on or gets a hit, that inside, yeah, that's
yep.
Want to know the count, because lurking on deck, Mr. Petrie.
Yeah, you don't want bases loaded 2 outs with Stephen Petrie on deck, because he won't make you pay.
Ooh, that's in there for a strike.
Yep, 1-1 count. Low.
2-1 the count.
Yep.
He's walked the last 2. He's only thrown 3 strikes in the last 3 batters. And there's strike 2.
Yep.
2 the count.
You jinxed it, Scott. Although
now you got to protect. Now you got to protect. You got to work. Now you got to battle.
Oh, you got to battle hard here.
Oh, that's strike 3 for the Redbirds. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Redbirds up 1-0. Due up, I believe, for the Potters is number 9, Springer, and then to the top with Parnham and Herr.
No, if you're Petrie here, you definitely want to get a quick out here on your first shot on on the 9th batter.
Yeah, you got to get 9, because then you got the top coming up. Metamora will start off at the top of the order in the bottom of the 3rd, but
yeah, you definitely want to get one quick and then reset and make sure that you come in with a good spot into their top of the order, because you don't want to lead into that. Their strong suit.
I love the fact that Petrie is such a battler.
He bows in everything. He's so competitive. He's got that competitive spirit to him. He works his absolute tail off in every practice. I think Dolinsky said that at some point, probably 1,000 times. I mean, he's just the absolute workhorse.
Due up for the Potters is their right fielder, Landon Springer.
Yeah, you definitely got to get one here.
Ooh, he gets ahead of him 0-1. You know, I've always believed that strike 1 is so important. It just sets up the whole at bat if you're the pitcher.
Oh, for sure. You got 1-1 here, but I think starting off strike 1, you just make your odds so much better, especially with the first pitch. Now he's at 2-1, but I mean,
now he's even things up a little bit now. So
yeah.
They did call that a strike. That's strike 3. That second pitch was a strike.
Yeah, they must have called it that. Okay, great. From Metamora.
It's hard for us to tell. We're 320 feet away from home plate, and there's a catcher in between us, so it's kind of tough at times to see what he calls.
Yeah. But, hey, strike 3, that's what you want if you're Stephen Petrie and Metamora. And comes back with another strike, I believe.
Well, that's strike 2.
Yeah.
That was a nice off-speed pitch there.
For sure.
Late breaking.
That was a little high.
But that's a good 0-2 pitch.
For sure.
There's nothing worse than an 0-2 base hit. He stayed alive.
Yep.
Parnham struck out his first time up. Oh, I think Knee's got a beat on this, and he's got it. Nice job by Dylan Knee, the second baseman. He drifted into the outfield. Nice job.
Yeah, great job. He's got the sun being down on him in that direction as well. So, great job tracking that with the sun in his eyes. He might have sunglasses on.
He called off Brett, the right fielder, Brant Smith. He's that's a difference of about almost 100 pounds probably.
Yeah, just a little difference.
Brant Adams. Why am I thinking Brant Adams, right fielder? He's a big kid. Oh, that's a base hit up the middle. That's a pass. Wyatt. Base hit for her. That brings up Lovell. He had a base hit back in the first.
Yeah, you just got past that glove of the shortstop there and got into the gap between second and shortstop. A little outside for ball one.
Back pretty easily up.
Yeah, but do that enough and then we'll get a little tired and think about running twice.
Well, he's not giving him his best look.
That's true. I believe that was another ball.
2-0?
Yep.
There's 2 down?
1.
1 out?
1. You got 9. First is on first base, and second in the order is on at the bat.
So if Lovell's up, there's got to be 2 outs. Ooh, and he walks him.
1 out.
2. Got to be 2 outs if Lovell, the number 3 hitter's up the bat.
Oh, my bad. I'm a baseman. I'm behind 1. Yeah, you're right.
Brings up Cam Crawford, the DH. He also singled back in the first. So Potters have 2 on with 2 outs, a base hit and a walk.
Metamora's in a similar position that Morton was here a minute ago, so definitely got to protect. Follow straight back.
So this is the place where now Petrie's going to have to come with his good stuff. You can.
Yeah, he's going
to have to buckle down.
He's definitely to be more on than off right now. If you're Petrie, your strike zone and all that.
Did you call that a strike or a ball?
I think it was ball. I think it was a little low.
That fouled straight back. Boy, that's a nice swing.
Yeah, it sounded nice too.
Yeah, but it was straight back. But man, this has effortless swing. When Adams on deck for the Potters. Better called timeout. Umpire has to do a better job of calling the timeout.
Yeah, I nearly missed it. I mean, only reason I know is because Petrie didn't throw the ball.
Well, the batter backed out of the batter's box.
Yeah, a little late though.
that's close. That's a nice pitch. Petrie wanted that.
I think that was a ball, so that would make the 2-1 count.
I'm not sure what the count is. 2-2?
2-2. Oh.
So that's a base hit to right center, and that'll play to run for the Potters.
And you still got a man on first and second, too.
Brings up Owen Adams. So they've scored a run on 2 hits and a walk. Got to buckle down. It's only tied. Figure they're going to score a run anyway. There you go. Adams. Oh, that's gonna play another run, give them a 2-1 lead. Center fielder kind of bobbled a little bit. I think they were going to send him anyway.
I don't know. He kind of stopped, and then he saw the bobble.
I think they were going to send him.
He didn't. I would say he didn't full run like he was going. It wasn't continuous when he stopped for a second, looked back, and then saw the bobble and went.
Going to bring up Sage Lelm.
Sure, Petrie, you just got to get out of this inning.
Sure.
Starting off strong, though, with a strike.
Well, Lelm, I believe, grounded out back in this first. In this third inning. A 1-1 the count.
A little low and outside in that one. Maybe protecting a little bit.
He's only 2. It's 1-1 now.
Yeah.
Now he can still be aggressive.
Tiring the second baseman now a little bit, or second runner out.
A little bit out. 2-1 the count. Oh, nice pitch. 2-2. Oh, nice job by Nee for the Potters. 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the third, and the Potters on top, 2-1. Up for the Redbirds, it'll be the top of the order with Petrie, Souter, and Smith. It'd be good. That's a good group to get something started with.
For sure, top of the order, you definitely got the opportunity to do something here in this inning. Sure. Who's the third pitcher behind? Because Souter was Monday. He can't pitch until Friday because of the 4-day rule. So who's the backup pitcher for Petrie? Is it Jones?
It might be. I doubt it would be Jones because I'm sure they got a game probably on Saturday. So I'm guessing might be the football player. Elijah.
Elijah Edwards?
Yes.
Or tie-in, yeah. Yeah.
He might be in relief. There's a couple guys they could have in relief.
We also got Saul Swanson on the team.
Yep, he's a good pitcher.
Looking at their schedule. So they have a game.
Leading off, number 16, Stephen Petrie.
Leading off for the Redbirds, Stephen Petrie, like we mentioned.
They have a game Friday and a game Monday.
They have the weekend off.
Yeah.
Who do they play Monday?
Or Saturday they play. Saturday they play Bloomington, and then Monday they play Canton.
At Canton.
Yep.
So our next baseball broadcast will be next Wednesday, home against Canton.
Yep.
Oh, Petrie pops out to the catcher.
Not one you like to see, but it happens.
Brings up Mason Souter for the Redbirds. And he pops out to the first baseman.
Yeah, 2 quick outs for Morton. Not what you want to see if you're Metamora.
Well,
Number 4, Cole Smith.
Cole Smith, he homered for the Redbirds' only run so far. Straightaway center field, and he cleared the fence by 15 feet.
Easily, I would say.
And takes that one a little bit low. They're going to be careful with him.
I don't blame him. After what he did last in the first.
That's in there for a strike.
A little low on that one. Got a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Oh. Grounder up the center and it bounces weirdly.
Yep, that'll be a base hit for Smith. He's 2 for 2. 2 good at bats. He's seeing the ball well. Brings up Brady Jones, the first baseman. He can gap one.
I don't think he just given his frame, I don't think he likes to gap very much. I think he likes home runs a lot more.
Well, I would just take a gapper.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's what all the coaches are saying. Just go on base. A little high on that one.
High and inside. Within there for a strike.
Yeah, 1-1 the count.
I have no idea what the catcher for Morton's arm is like. We really haven't tried steal.
Yeah, no one has really today.
Oh, I get
As
past
we
the
say
catcher.
that.
I get past the catcher. I think it was probably a wild pitch. It moves Cole Smith down to second base. Now he's in scoring position. Now just a base hit could score him.
Yeah. Now you gotta protect a little bit.
No, you don't have to protect. You're Oh, that's strike 3 for the Redbirds. 1 hit, 1 runner left. Go to the top of the 4th. Redbirds trail 2-1. Got to keep them here.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 1, not the end of the world. Momentum's on your swing, not going towards your, going your way right now. But, you know, momentum changes throughout the game, as we all know. So, I mean, yeah, you just got to get out of the zone quick and save the number of pitches that you take as a pitcher for Petrie. It's important as well. Pitch count's a very important thing in baseball, so yeah. But they're fine. They're not worried.
I think we'll have a game next Tuesday night at home, girls softball. Boys game on Wednesday. We're leading off for the Potters, number 34, Colin Burns, their third baseman. Ball a little bit high. In this 4th inning. Pitch. Oh, nice. Count. 1 and 2.
Low outside on that one. Yep.
A little wide.
2 and 2 the count. Doing just fine.
Oh, nice job.
Calm chasing for sure. Nice 2 and 2 pitch though. Just outside. For the strikeout.
That brings up Joe Hoshard. That's a pop up to center field. It looks like I had a lot of fly balls today from either team. For the home run in that ball. It's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, Petrie really wants out of this inning real quick.
Oh, nice job by Wyatt. For the Potters, no runs, no hits, no one left. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Potters lead 2-1. That's a nice inning by Petrie. I think he threw less than 10 pitches.
Yeah, I mean, if you get out of an inning with less than 10 pitches, you're doing your job very well. And he had one pretty good hit on him too. So, good inning by Petrie. Definitely what he needed.
Redbirds will start off with Young, Adams, and Busey. Here in this bottom half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, now you're in the middle of the order from Metamora. You got a lot of talent for sure.
Eli's got to get on base. He becomes a table setter for him, and you just got to get on any way you can. You need a couple base runners. Hopefully, some of the guys in the latter part of that lineup can push some runs across.
Yeah, I mean, you always gotta get people on base, and that's what a coach would tell you. Would tell you always is your job is to get on base, no matter how you do it.
Camden Taylor from Morton, the pitcher from Morton, did a really nice job of kind of keeping Metamora a little bit off balance. A little late on that. Ball a little bit up. That in the first strike?
I think so, yeah. That was a ball.
2-2 the count. Let's go, Eli. You gotta get on base any way you can.
Yeah, you got Bell.
You have to wear one.
Hey.
Good job. Full count. Both at bats, he's worked into a full count. Oh, that's up and out of play.
Yep. That's going straight back behind Morton's dugout. Battling, he's got to do what he's got to do. I think the pitcher too, probably a couple more pitches, and their pitcher's got to have more than Petrie has with 1 or 0 outs.
That could be trouble. Nope, he's got a beat on it.
Yep, he got it. Good play by second base. First out of the inning from Morton.
That's Parnham, the second baseman for Morton. Did a really nice job.
Yeah, it came from deep. He came deep in the outfield and got it.
For Metamora, Brant Adams in there for a strike.
Big hole strike.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. That was also a strike.
Ooh, almost overran it.
Yeah, that was crushed, but crushed to the right fielder.
Yeah, that was a can of corn. He didn't really have to move too much for that one, but
yeah,
he did almost overrun it.
He did.
That brings up for the Redbirds. Briggs Busey.
Yeah, a little high.
He walked his last time up.
Now just need base runners.
Got in the first strike.
Yep.
That's also in their first strike.
You got about here.
And strike 3 for the Redbirds. No hits, no runs, no one left. We go to the top of the 5th. Morton's still on top. 2-1. Well, the good thing is Metamora has kept themselves in this ballgame. They've played pretty good defense when they've had to, and Petrie's just done a really nice job.
Yeah, I mean, Petrie's been helping himself out a lot, and his team out a lot on the mound, doing a really good job. Just getting in and out in these innings besides one, so doing pretty well there.
See who's due up for the Potters. It'll be Jude Parnham, the top of the order for the Potters. I think he's 1 for 2. A little outside. Big inning. This is their 3rd time through the order, and I say the 3rd time through is tough. 1-1 the count.
Yeah, you definitely got to
if he's got anything other than what he's shown them, now's when you got to bring that out.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
oh, nice pitch. Fouled it straight back, but he got him in on the handle a little bit.
Yeah, you got to bring out all the stops right now if you're Petrie. Anything left, because you're looking into your 5th inning. Oh, that's smoked into the right field.
Pretty nice play by Cross. That's a leadoff double for Parnham.
Yeah.
Her, who's 1 for 2.
Just a little deep center. Just a little past everyone.
Oh, nice play by Petrie. They'll get the out at first. One down, man on third, though. It's a pretty good play both sides. Morton laid down a really nice bunt. Petrie fielded his position well. One out, one on third. Brings up Hudson Lovell. He's the catcher. He's, I believe, 2 for 2. Nice job. The Redbirds pull the infield in. I kind of like this.
Yeah, you're definitely going to put pressure on your outfield, but also put pressure on Morton to hit the ball.
Well, they're going to have to. That's going to be out of play. Oh, that's
in.
Dropped in fair. Wow, I didn't realize that. I dropped in fair, driving a run.
Wow. That's a really good spot by Morton there. Hard to see from our angle, but yeah. That's the danger when you pull in your infield.
Well, that was in no man's land. The infield at regular depth wasn't going to make that play. Well, that's over.
Go 3, go 3.
The double for Crawford.
Yeah, it hit the fence. Right over left field. Riddle's coming out. Puck over.
One out, runners on second and third for the Potters. They're already up 3-1.
More than one, I think.
Huh?
I think they hit 2 in this inning. Or is it 3?
It's just 3-1, right?
3-1. Oh yeah, the guy got in third and second. It was only a double. That was triple.
Nice play by Adams. They both tag up. That's okay. Makes it 4-1. You had to trade an out where you had to get the out there.
Yeah, you definitely need the out.
That makes it 4-1 on 3 hits.
Yeah.
2 runs on 3 hits.
And you got a guy in third.
Good. That's good situational hitting from Morton.
You got a guy in third as well. So if you get any hit, he's home.
Nice pitch by Petrie. Another nice pitch.
Uh, 0-2 to count. Yeah, he's definitely getting strikes in there.
Good 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, safe 0-2 pitch. Never want to get hit on 0-2. Good stop by Eli, the catcher. Just get one of those for you might let a run slip by that you don't need to.
Can you see the number of the hitter?
I cannot.
I've lost track where they are in their batting order.
Looks like a 3 something.
Oh, nice pitch. For the Potters, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Redbirds trail 4-1. Dylan Need leads off for the Redbirds. Number 8 hitter. Need base runners.
Definitely. You're down 3, you definitely need base runners, especially with your 8 and 9 in the batting order. So just go on base. A little high on that one.
Ooh.
That was a bird killer, that's for sure.
Right in there for a strike. He walked back in the, I think it was the 2nd inning. I believe it's 2-1 the count now. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, you got a battle here for Metamora. Good eye.
Full count. Oh, and he'll get a leadoff walk.
That's what you want to see if you're Metamora.
Yep, you need base runners. That'll bring up more Metamora and Jacob Krotz.
Yeah, Metamora's dugout's definitely happy about that. Saul Swanson.
Oh, Saul Swanson will come into hit for Krotz.
Another football player.
Yep.
What grade is he?
He's a junior.
Junior?
In there for a strike. Quickly 0-2.
I almost thought he could war that.
0-2 the count.
Yeah, you got a battle here.
And wow. He'll get the force at second base. It's a pretty good play by the second baseman for Morton.
Yeah, he threw a strike on 0-2.
Parnham got it. It looked like that was going to go up the middle, and he got to it and got the force at second.
Yeah, great play by him.
I bring up the top of the order with Petrie. Petrie's got to get on. Now we've got to, at the top of the order now, we've got to, Swanson on first. Is he still on first, or do they have a pitch runner?
No, I think he's still on first. Ball to start.
That's up and out of play down the left field line. Is that 0-2?
1-1, I believe.
1-1, okay. And it's up high. It makes it 2-1. One out here in this bottom half of the fifth.
Catcher tries to make a diving catch and misses it.
I think he had a hard time picking it up.
Yeah, hard time flying it. Always challenged with as a catcher. You got get your mask that you got to rip off, and then you just got to find it in that sun, and it's pretty difficult. Can't really wear sunglasses either.
Oh, nice eye, good job. Full count on Petrie.
Yeah, you got battle. That's what he's known for.
And he'll walk, and that'll put runners on second and first.
With one out.
With Mason Souter up to bat.
And now we do have a pitch runner for Saul Swanson. I'm not sure. 7.
As Jacob Krotz comes in to run, he re-enters.
And now we got a timeout by Morton.
One down, runners on first and second for the Redbirds. Two-hitter Mason Souter at the plate. Ball inside.
Inside again. 2-0 the count. Maybe one of those you want to wear them, but
well, get him on. But you don't want him to wear it because that's inside. It could be fingers, and he's a good pitcher.
3-0.
Now you probably got to take one.
Yeah.
Because you got a really good hitter, a guy that's 2 for 2 on deck, Cole Smith.
Yeah, you only got one out too, so you got to be careful.
Yep, he took that. That was a good take.
3-1 to count.
Yep. Ooh, they called that a strike.
Oh, that looked a little high to me.
Full count.
They called that a strikeout. Wow. I don't know if Mason agreed. Ooh. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe? Hard to see. Mason definitely didn't agree with it.
Brings up Cole Smith with 2 outs. First and second.
Starting off 0-1 or 1-0. The ball a little low.
Heading in for a strike.
Yeah.
That's also in there for a strike. 1-2 the count.
Yeah. Looked a little outside, but he must have clipped it. Called out.
Must have fouled. That other ball must have been other pitch must have been a ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely a swing, so must have been. What's the count now? 2-2.
Now it's 3-2. The runners will be off and running with this pitch.
Big pitch here for both teams.
Oh, that's up and in. That'll load the bases. Bring up Brady Jones. Has a chance to make this a little more interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And well, you got he's a superstar in the basketball court. He's probably pretty good in the baseball field too. So
I think they're going to make a pitching change.
I think so too. They were warming a guy up for a minute. And
do you have the number?
Back in I don't. It's too far away to see.
Well, maybe zoom in with the camera. Taylor did an awful nice job for the Potters.
5.
That's Alex McKee. Yeah, he's an awful good basketball player.
Is this a basketball game or a baseball game? I can't tell. Very good point guard. 3-point shooter.
Yep. Been kind of a Metamora killer.
Yep. Metamora was also warming up a guy as well, so
that was
So
Brett Adams.
Yeah. So you're getting late in the game. You need a closer for sure. Relief type of guy. I mean, it's 6 innings. You're getting pretty deep in the ball game.
So Smith walks Jones to the plate. Be a chance for Brady Jones to be the hero.
Number 24, Brady Jones.
Yeah, he's definitely got opportunity. He's also a lefty in baseball. Hitting at least.
And there for a strike.
Oh, nope. Straight down the first baseline, just out of play.
He's 0-2.
Oh, that one.
That's right, at the right fielder, can of corn.
Yeah. Almost missed it, but he got it.
Boy, he almost overran it.
Again, at the same time last time.
For the Redbirds, no runs, no hits. 3 men left. We go to the top of the 6th. Redbirds trail 4-1.
After the 5th inning, Morton 4, Metamora 1.
moving right along. Is Petrie in at catcher?
I believe so, yeah.
And I believe it's at, who's into pitch?
No one yet. Just coming out now.
Oh, no, that's Eli Young in at catcher.
Oh, it is? I was going to say no one's at the pitch.
And is that
24? That's not Petrie. Petrie's 16.
Yep. Brady Jones into pitch?
That's I was thinking. They must plan to use Souter on Saturday.
Okay, we'll see who's up here for Morton.
Leading off, number 34, Colin Burns.
Colin Burns will lead off for the Potters. Number 7 hitter, third baseman.
Starting a little high. Ball. You got a strike there. He's starting 1-1.
It goes pretty hard.
Yeah. Another strike. Blowing outside for a 2-2 count. And can of corn for the second baseman.
Yeah, it's not really a can of corn for an infielder. Right at knee.
He didn't move very far.
No, but a can of corn is something high, deep to an outfielder where he barely has to move. Oh, nice job by me again. Quickly 2 outs here in this inning.
They're good defense by Metamora and knee.
Brings up Springer, number 9 hitter. A little wide.
That was the ball. 2-0.
Just a little wide.
Yep. I think the third one was a strike. Fourth strike. That last one was a ball. Well, that's right to us.
That's gone.
Yep. About 10 feet left of us.
Makes it 5. Yeah, makes it 5-1.
I think Morton's happy.
Yeah. Well, I lost the scorecard.
The one took that one too. 1-1 to count here. Got the paper back thanks to the ball boy for us. We appreciate him. Got a 1-2 count. 2 outs. You definitely want to get out in this inning. And that is strike 3. Or no,
That's ball 4.
ball 4. Wow, I was way off. Hard to tell from 300 plus yards away.
Feet.
That's what I meant. Got a strike for the first one.
Good pitch.
Another strike.
Yeah, it's in there. Yep. And that's strike 3 for the Potters. 1 run on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Redbirds trail now 5-1. Leading off this bottom half of the 6th will be Eli Young, and then Brant Adams and Briggs Busey.
Yeah, big inning here for Metamora. You definitely want to cut down their lead down to half at least. And give yourself a shot.
They want to get at least a couple runs here.
Yeah. Which means you need some base runners, which is what you want some of these guys to do early on, for sure.
That's in there for a strike. Ball outside that 1-1 now?
Yep.
A little low and outside. 2-1.
One picked up a little bit.
Not much.
A little high on that one. 3-1 to count.
That's in there for a strike.
Full count here.
Eli's had a full count every at bat. And he fouls it off to stay alive.
And gets the walk.
Ball 4. And they'll have a courtesy runner for him.
I don't see one. Got no courtesy runner.
Probably figures Eli's as fast as anybody they got, so Brant Adams will come to the plate, no one out, man on first. in their first strike.
Yeah. I mean, I want to burn his pitcher runner in case he's got someone later on that you might want to use on.
Well, courtesy runner doesn't count. You can use him as many times as you want.
Double play by the second baseman.
Yep, that was a pretty good play by Morton.
Yeah, nothing much you can do about that one.
Batting number 3, Briggs Busey.
He's got Briggs Busey now with 2 outs, no one on. Ball inside. Need base runners.
Always and forever. Fouls off into
That's up and out of play.
yeah. Over in right field area.
Oh, pretty nice play by Morton. The first baseman, Bouchard, and then McKee filling in or coming over to cover first. Pretty nice play for the Redbirds. No runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the top of the 7th. Redbirds trail 5-1.
Now pitching number 10, Grant Adams.
Grant Adams in to pitch for the Redbirds. And let's see who's up to bat for the Potters.
What was the reason for bringing Bray Jones in for 1 inning?
Probably, I'm saying Petrie probably is at his pitch count.
Hmm. So why wouldn't you just start Adams then?
What's the number of the hitter? Nice pitch. 0-2. A little up.
Can't really tell the Suns in his back jersey.
I think that's up and out of play. And fouled off once again. Oh, nice play by the shortstop. Wyatt, nice play. The first out of the inning.
Batting number 23, Cam Crawford.
I can't see. Did he mention who was batting? A nice play by the Redbird shortstop. What? That was Crawford. This will be Adams.
Batting number 7, Owen Adams.
Oh, nice job by the right fielder. That really wasn't a cannon corner. That was a pretty well hit ball. For Morton, no runs, no hits, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's do or die for Metamora. They trail 5-1. Due up for the Redbirds would be Dylan Nee, followed by Jacob Kratz and Stephen Petrie.
Batting number 17, Gavin Geyer.
Oh, Gavin Geyer will now hit.
Another baseball player.
Yep. Ball.
First one to ball. A little low.
A little low and probably a little inside. Their first strike. And it's fouled off.
Good swing, though.
That'll be through for a base hit. Good job. Way to get the inning started.
Yeah, got on base. That's what we need. From Metamora.
We'll have a pinch runner for him.
Number 7, Jacob Kratz.
We got Jacob Kratz. Can't see. Is that knee probably coming in to run for him now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. 1.
Yeah. And that's fouled off. And then for a strike, 0-2 the count. That'll be the top of the order. They get the lead runner. believe this is now the top of the order, Petrie for the Redbirds. Ooh. And they'll turn the double play to end the ball game 5-1. So they come back and beat the Redbirds by the same score that we beat them on Monday night.
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird head coach. Welcome back to Al Mulberry Field here with head coach Tony Riddle. Coach, I didn't think you guys played poorly tonight. I just thought they capitalized on a couple of big innings. They had that one inning where they went up 3-1, and just some tough breaks.
Yeah, no, we didn't play bad. Our pitching was solid. Petey did a nice job out there. I thought offensively we worked the count really well. We put him in some long counts, both the first and second inning. We just were missing that big 2-out knock.
Right.
And so we didn't play bad. Our defense was solid again today. Sometimes you tip your cap because Taylor was pretty good for them on the bump. We haven't been held to like single digits, 3 hits like that all season against any team.
Yeah, and I thought, Cole Smith had, I think 2 of your 3 hits, a home run and a single, so he hit the ball really well tonight. I thought he did a nice job of keeping you guys off balance.
Yeah, he did. He mixed really well. Obviously, he's got a live fastball, Taylor does. He was mixing in that changeup with the breaking ball. When you have 3 pitches in the zone, you're going to be pretty good in this conference. So,
yeah.
But our guy was pretty good, too.
I
thought Steven was competing and giving us a chance. And sometimes you just tip your cap. They found some grass, and we didn't today.
Yep, and when you stop and think about it, you split with one of the teams that was favored in the Mid-Illini Conference.
Yeah.
You beat them 5-1 on Monday. They come back and beat you 5-1 here tonight. But that's still a pretty good job to split with the conference leader.
Yeah, again, I just go back to we didn't play bad baseball today, so we can keep building on this. There's nothing to feel bad or hang your head about. We told our guys that in the huddle. Sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way.
Yeah.
Today felt like one of those days for us. I felt like offense, defense, everybody was doing what they need to. We just missed that big knock. We had several chances. Runners on second, third. We have bases loaded.
Yep.
If that ball to right field, he makes a heck of a catch on the bases loaded.
Right.
That scores 3. The game in the Mid-Illini, every game comes down to 1 or 2 plays. We preach that in our huddles. Today, I think it did again, and we just came up a little short today.
Yeah, you came up a little bit short, but I thought, this year, in other years, you played to be close.
Yeah.
This year, you're close to playing to win.
You bet. No, it's definitely a different feeling. The dugout, the team in our huddles and our practices, when we travel, you can sense that they expect to win. And so there's a big difference between the way we approach games this year with confidence. We expect to be there in the end. Last year we were hanging on for dear life, working out of situations and trouble a lot, hoping if we're close in the end we can figure it out a way. This year we do. We expect to win.
Coach, you got a lot of baseball left.
Yeah, no, we're excited. We're off to a good start, and this doesn't change anything. We're going to bounce back, and we host Bloomington on Saturday here, and we're going to do our best to get another W.
And then you're next week, I think you have Canton.
We do. We go Canton, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe we go Canton home and then Canton away.
Wait, yes.
And so I believe that's correct next week. And, again, it'll be a challenge. They put Van Houten on the mound, and he's a handful. So we look forward to those challenges, and we'll get back after it on Saturday.
Coach, we'll let you go. Thank you very much. Redbirds
Thanks,
drop a tough one, 5-1. We'll see you Wednesday night here at Almobile Field.
Thank you.